So I'm Julia Neuberger. I'm a crossbench member of the House of Lords. I'm also senior rabbi at West London Synagogue, and I seem to have a variety of other roles as well. It's really important to ensure diversity in politics for a mixture of reasons. Certainly at the Commons, it's essential that MPs represent their constituencies, but as a corporate whole, they, if you like, to some extent represent the nation. I think that's really essential. So we have a very diverse nation, something I love actually, it's one of the things I love about Britain. And therefore we ought to see in our political system people from a variety of different backgrounds and with a variety of different beliefs. And that is about political parties, but it's also about different ethnic backgrounds, different religious backgrounds, different social backgrounds, anything you can imagine. And it requires, of course, both men and women. The House of Lords is a rather different issue. We're not elected, we're appointed. It's a very curious system. It's not one I wholly approve of, but I haven't yet thought of a better one. And as you can see, Lords reform is not moving swiftly. So why does it matter in the House of Lords? Well, the House of Lords is really a scrutinising chamber. And in scrutiny, you want people to think of things that the people who wrote the stuff in the first place and the Commons who are whipped along party lines haven't really thought of. So you need people of very different backgrounds who've got, if you like, a different take on a whole variety of issues. And for me, it's possibly even more important that the Lords, with its rather bizarre makeup, actually does have a considerable amount of diversity. And it does up to a point, but it could do better. I have huge numbers of female political role models, but the two I'll pick out for now will be Eleanor Rathbone, who was an independent member of Parliament. She represented the universities, and she came from that great, rather wealthy Rathbone banking clan in Liverpool. And she took on a whole variety of deeply unpopular issues. And one of the reasons I admire her so much is she took no nonsense. Now, she died in 1946, still in office, still an MP, and she did fantastic things for a whole variety of people. And, you know, child benefit, which is a universal benefit rapidly being withdrawn, but child benefit is due to her, as indeed was the real speaking out in favour of refugees from Nazi Germany and Austria after Kristallnacht. She was an amazing woman. So she's one of my female political role models. Another one is Shirley Williams, who's very much still alive and who I love. I didn't always agree with her on everything, I haven't, but I think she's astonishing, and I admire her fluency and her passion and the fact that she's quite prepared, if necessary, to take up unpopular causes. I could give you a long list of others, but I suspect two will do for now.